the surface, these three cars don't look like they compete, but this is a true TFL car mashup, and they actually do compete.
That's right, we have affordable luxury today. What does it take to get into a luxury car? We have three cars that, believe it or not, all cost about $40,000.
Coming up on the Fast Lane Car. At just under $40,000 as tested, this Lexus is the hybrid of the bunch. It does give up a few things though. Even though this is the F Sport, it's no faster than the regular CT200H. And quite frankly, it's basically a good performing Prius.
At $40,300, the Acura RDX is the most expensive of the bunch. This is a crossover, so that means you're getting space, you're getting utility, but you are giving up some MPGs, you're also giving up style, and you're giving up handling. So there are compromises to be made even with a crossover.
At around $38,000, this Volvo S60 T5 all-wheel drive kicks serious tushy. I'll tell you why, because it has the handling, it has the looks, and it is basically the sports car of the group. But you're losing MPG and you're losing utility. So what you're looking at here is basically a Prius engine setup. It is 134 horsepower. It's in a 1.8 liter full-blown hybrid system, which means it's hooked up to a CVT, which means it's most likely going to be the slowest here, but this is also the lightest here, so I might actually have a little tiny bit of an advantage.
You know, Nathan, I don't understand the F Sport part. I mean, it's like an AMG with Mercedes and of course the M and a BMW, except for me, the heart of that is the engine. And Lexus does everything but the engine. So it looks sportier, it's got sportier suspension, but the engine's the same. It's like a peanut butter cup without the peanut butter.
See, I think it's a peanut butter cup without the chocolate. All right, guys, you ready to check this out? This car gets 42 miles per gallon combined, so don't expect much.
CVT.
All right, here we go. It's in sport mode, by the way. There is a sport mode, but I don't think it does anything with acceleration.
Yep. Yeah. Okay.
Hey, wait, just to let you guys know, and I'm still going, it does handle really good. Good steering, nice and heavy.
All right, there it is. Well, my friend, the F Sport certainly doesn't stand for fast because what's the time?
12.76. It's at high altitude and there's two people in the car, but keep in mind,
real world testing.
It's real world testing.
The interior of the Acura RDX is a nice place to be. In fact, they've upped it substantially from the last model. Everything I touch is soft. There's plenty of refinement. In fact, it's very stylish, except for this center section, and this is a big but. There are way too many buttons and the technology is way too wonky. In fact, while a lot of other manufacturers are going to a touchscreen, the Acura RDX still uses buttons, and countless ones at that.
Welcome to the interior of the Lexus CT200H, and it's a nice interior. Presentation-wise, wow, not bad looking at all. Nice little metal accents, nice stitching, lots of use of leather, deep bucket seats. It's great in the front. Back seat, not so much. Not a lot of room back there. Fortunately, when you're driving this vehicle, it feels sporty. Oh, and by the way, yes, although the engine is based on a Prius, the rest of the car is actually based on a Scion TC platform. Bet you didn't know that.
3.5 liters, 273 horsepower of Honda Odyssey goodness. That's right, this engine is out of the Honda Odyssey. It also has cylinder deactivation for better fuel economy, but with the most power doesn't mean it's the fastest. Let's find out 0 to 60. You know, Nathan, I have a sport mode which I'm in, and unlike the Lexus, which gets 42 MPG combined, I get 22.
Yeah, well, you're a lot heavier and you have all-wheel drive, and you're not a hybrid.
All right, but I bet you it'll be faster, 0 to 60.
Oh, I'm sure of it. Let's do it.
Let's find out. Here we go. Oh, yeah.
She kind of kicks.
Yeah. Oh, shifts at 6,500 RPM, and here comes 60. Oh, that is a lot faster.
Jeez Louise, that's pretty good, even for up here with two people.
8.50.
Less than 9 seconds? That's pretty impressive for a crossover, for any crossover.
Yeah, you know what? This car is a lot sportier than it lets on.
Yeah, but it won't touch the Volvo, I guarantee it.
Let's find out. Nathan, I think we both agree that this is the most Swedish and probably the most elegant interior of the bunch.
Absolutely. I love all the materials, the different colors they're using, the dash, the soft touch, the chrome accents. It's excellent.
And this waterfall flowing center section is really cool.
Yeah, it's really cool, but there's a problem with it, and that is that my knee hits the side of it on either side, driver or passenger. It's actually very uncomfortable.
And if we're being completely honest, it's the tightest car of the bunch. I mean, you don't look very comfortable.
Yeah, I'm not in the passenger seat. The Lexus is pretty tight too, but in terms of in the front seat with all these swoops, yeah, it's a little tight.
Nathan, what are you doing with that engine? Are you making out with it again?
It's freaking cold. I'm looking for heat, and it's so efficient that it doesn't put out that much heat. Trying to get warm.
Друзья, в этой Volvo седане 250 лошадиных сил. Из этого...
Yeah, okay. Sit down. 250 horsepower. Sorry, dude, it's not an Aston Martin. 250 horsepower, 5-cylinder turbocharged engine, all-wheel drive. Yeah, this should be really interesting. Let's find out.
All right, Nathan, 23 MPG in the Volvo combined, but I'm guessing it's going to be faster than the Acura, which went about 8.5 seconds.
Oh yeah, this will be a lot faster. Turbocharged, baby.
All right, go for it, dude.
Here we go.
Oh, here comes the turbo. You can really feel it at high altitude. That forced induction really helps. And here comes 60. Oh yes, indeed. Faster, but not as much as I would have thought.
I think I got a kind of lame start off that. Probably could go a little bit faster, but 7.97, not bad.
Not bad at all. This is a speedster of the three, for sure.
Yay, Volvo.
Now you'd expect the Lexus, the hybrid, not to show the exhaust pipe, because after all, this is trying to be very fuel efficient and it wants the world to know that. But when you come over here to the Volvo, you get not one, but you get two tailpipes. Because this car says, I've got big what, Nathan?
Cojones!
That's right. But when you come over here to the RDX, once again, check it out, no tailpipe. So this car is saying, I'm not a hybrid, but yet I am very fuel efficient, so don't feel guilty about driving me. You know, Nathan, for $40,000, you think you wouldn't have to make any compromises.
You still have to make compromises, folks. These are all entry-level luxury cars, but you just don't get exactly everything you need.
On the TFL scale of buy it, lease it, rent it, or forget it, I think we agree. We give all of them a buy it.
Absolutely. They're great cars individually. They're very different, but they're good cars.
But the harder question, Nathan, is which one would you buy?
Oh, I'd buy the Volvo. It's sexy, it's fast, it's muscular, and it's comfortable.
You know, I would get the Acura RDX just because I love that kind of Honda engineering. There's a real good feel about it that makes it fun to drive.
Ребята, пойдем искупаемся в озере.
Dude, I think he said let's go swimming. Close that.
Adios.
As always, this is Roman.
And Nathan.
Reporting for the Fast Lane Car. And don't forget to...
every day subscribe, people, subscribe. We always update videos.
See you next time.
Bye-bye.
All right, guys, now we know Nathan will fit in the two hatchbacks, but does he fit in this tighter Volvo S60?
I do. Now, can you close it? It's freaking cold.
You know, in Russia, this would be springtime.
I don't live in Russia.
All right, I'll close it. Warm up.